Hi everyone, welcome back to Football Fan Culture. You have John and Steph here today. We're going to be doing some match previews. We're going to be talking about the most important games of the weekend. We have Liverpool versus Man United, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. I don't know if that's very important, but yeah, it's a top four race. But we also have Brighton versus Arsenal and what else? Man
Man United,
City.
Liverpool.
Yes, I already said that.
Man
Newcastle
City,
versus
West Ham.
Tottenham as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. So the past few games have been very, very good. Not for Tottenham, of course. Tottenham lost, and United also lost.
Yeah, Chelsea too, man.
Chelsea too. I actually forgot.
Yeah, haven't won a game in what three games now.
Yes, you haven't won a game in 3 games. That is insane. That is quite insane. Okay, so we can talk about the first game. What first game we want to tackle?
The first game is Spurs Newcastle. I think that's the 2:30 game. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Newcastle versus Spurs.
Yeah.
2:30 Southern African time. What do you think? How do you think this game is going to go? How do you think it's going to play us? Because Tottenham is currently sitting 11th.
Yeah.
On
Tottenham
the
11th. Newcastle are 5th.
Yeah.
But they've had a bad one. Tottenham, but they have to win eventually.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the game they want to win.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't be easy though, but you'll be just an hour to want to win. But
Newcastle with Isak and Anthony Gordon, Joe Linton, and that midfield that totally outran Man United in the last game. You think with
Man
the
United is
high
Man
line-
United, bro.
with the high line that Ange Postecoglou plays, you think they're going to be able to hold up that attack? I don't know. The defense, they have injuries as well. Romero is injured, Van der Ven is injured, so they don't even have their first choice centre backs. The guys that are fitting in now are also doing a good job, but I just don't think they're going to be able to hold that defense, that attack from Newcastle.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. You have a point. I think you're right, but I just feel like there's a point where you just win a game. You just won't lose and lose and lose. And I don't know. I just feel like this might be that game that they actually
Newcastle
win.
away.
No, they're playing home.
Is
Tottenham is playing home.
Tottenham. Okay.
Yeah, Tottenham is playing home. That's why I feel like maybe hopefully for them but for us if they lose it's just better. But actually for Chelsea it's actually better because if Tottenham wins, then Newcastle stays 5th.
Yeah.
Then we are good in 4th place.
Yes. Also, maybe also it's more of like a hard choice, not like a conscious.
Yeah, maybe,
mental choice.
maybe. Maybe, but let's see. But it's Tottenham, man. You can't. Well, they're gonna lose that game. They're gonna lose probably. So.
Well, no, you're changing your mind.
Yeah, no, maybe I'm just thinking in my heart because I don't want him to go. I don't want Newcastle to go over Chelsea.
Of course.
But yeah, maybe I'm just not thinking right. You're right.
So yeah, I think Newcastle is going to win this game by 2-1, and Tottenham is going to lose another game, and that's my prediction for tomorrow. And you?
I'll say 2-1 Tottenham.
2-1 Tottenham.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my prediction.
All right, no problem. Next up,
okay. Next game is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea.
Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. The big Chelsea, the title race Chelsea.
No, we say we're not, you see, and we're right. We knew what we're saying that, you see,
title race Chelsea,
because we knew we're not ready for any kind of race, and this just proves that in the last 5 games we only won, I think, 2. We lost the last 3, which is very bad, but we should have won against Brentford. That's one thing that I'm really hurt about.
Right.
Because Ipswich we didn't play well. I won't even lie. There were chances, but we're not good. So we didn't deserve to win that game. But Brentford would deserve to win that game.
Yeah.
It would have been better. If at least we won Brentford and then do with Ipswich.
Yeah.
It'd been way better. But we lost 2 games back to back.
Right.
And now this game becomes a must win.
Crazy.
A must win against the Crystal Palace team. At Crystal Palace, which doesn't make it any easy. But I don't want to be too confident, but Chelsea has to win this game. We really need to win this game because I think Crystal Palace is 15th, isn't it? Let me see.
Should be that mid-table.
Yeah, they're 15th. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. So I know I have to be like, okay, Chelsea has to win this game, but we lost against Ipswich, man. Like,
Yeah, you guys did it.
ish.
You guys did. I mean, that game was quite a good game for me, of course, because I'm a neutral fan. I was a neutral fan then, and the late was
Now you're
just
the enemy.
the late was just pacing and pacing at your defense. And if your manager doesn't start a different set of
Ish, this is.
defensive players, I don't know what's going to happen to you guys in that game.
Bro.
Because my Tata, trust me, he's a nuisance. You think the length was bad? My Tata is going to give you guys a hard time, and you guys are playing
The tall
against Crystal
guy.
Palace. Yes, Mateta is one of the most prolific strikers in the Premier League.
I know, but it was not to be seen against you guys.
He scored a goal. The thing is, our defensive pairing
That was like with the B team, bro.
our defensive pairing with the defensive pairing is two different, ball game. He scored against Timber and Calafiori.
Timber and
Yes,
Calafiori.
but and if you compare those two against
Cole's better. He's better than both of them combined.
against your centre backs, like your centre back pairing that you guys play. Us as a B team, that's your team that you're going to play. It's going to give you guys trouble, but you're gonna see. Just keep writing him off. You're writing him off.
The thing is,
You're writing him off.
the thing is,
apparently
Maresca should bench this asset. That guy should never, put on a Chelsea shirt again.
He probably will.
But I'm just like, yes, he will, but he should not. Like that guy is so awful. Like I don't even know how much he's selling for. And that's what the rumors that they might go back for tomorrow. And hopefully they do. Because we do need we need someone with a bit of experience.
Right.
Someone that can help Cowell to all these things.
Yeah.
The players that we signed were so awful. This is bad. Fofana is always injured. Like he was injury prone before we even bought him.
True.
See,
so true.
And we knew that, and they still got him.
It's totally insane. I mean, the business that Chelsea was doing, just buying players left, right, and center, now it's coming to bite you guys. And do you know when this contract is expiring?
We're gonna sell him. Don't worry.
2029.
Oh, we're gonna sell him.
Okay.
We're not Arsenal. We sell players. There's a difference.
For 5 million.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He has played for how many seasons already? He's been here for 2 seasons. So which means the money spent for him it's already down by half the price already. Yeah. Because I think the price has been split through those years. So we make a profit of him, bro. We sell players.
You will not make a profit of him.
Oh, we will. Even it's a profit.
You don't make it. It's not a profit, my guy.
It is. As long as we don't pay less.
Just because
you bought him for.
Just because you sell a player doesn't mean you're making a profit, dude.
Stefan, but I'm telling you, we're gonna make a profit selling him.
Okay. Okay. Confidence. I think you work for the board. Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah, man. This is Chelsea, bro. We know how to move players around. We know how to make money.
Okay, so this is true. Chelsea players are cocky. I mean, supporters. It's very fun. I mean, you have to move away from Ibrahimovic. You guys, I just feel that reality will hit you one day, and you realize that you just don't have a human making money machine that is going to just pump money into your club, and you're gonna come back to reality.
Man, the shade
will just dwindle slowly. You're gonna come back to reality. It's okay. Anyways, what's the score prediction for Crystal Palace versus Chelsea? For you,
I'm saying 3-1 Chelsea.
Away to Crystal Palace, 3-1.
Yeah, it's never been. Well, Crystal Palace is not being a big issue. Most of the time we usually beat them. So.
Okay, I'll say 2-2.
Yeah, that's the hate talking.
Yeah, no, it's 2-2. I think
you're just hateful, bro.
I'm not. I think
Arsenal fan makes sense.
Because you guys have a problem. I think defensively, they are not as bad as what Arsenal made them look. And I think the only player that is contributing in the Chelsea team right now is Cole Palmer. Your whole attack is not contributing to the goal scoring. Of course, in the past 2 games they were, but I feel that if you locked on Cole Palmer, you locked on your entire attacking prowess. So with that being said, and with how I watched you guys for the past 3 games, I would say that I still see those problems persisting. I still see Nato missing chances. I still see Nkuku not taking his chances. Jackson not taking his chances. I still see Joao Felix struggling to create anything and getting.
You're allowed to say about Chelsea.
And getting.
I want to hear how much you want to say about Arsenal.
Can I just finish my thoughts?
No,
I see Joao Felix being substituted in the first half, or being put in the 70th minute when he has not enough time to actually impact the game. So I just think that's how it's going to go. And defensively, very, very shaky. I just see those problems persisting, and I'm gonna say 2-2.
Yeah. You can have your opinion.
All right.
Let's move on. Actually, let's go straight to this. Brighton Arsenal. So Brighton versus Arsenal. So what do you have to say? About your team, which they've just been. They haven't been convincing, honestly. Yes, they've won the past 2 games. But they haven't been convincing. I know Arsenal fans will be like, "Oh no, we're playing well. We won the games and whatever." But I just watched that. I just watched them play, and I'm like, against a competent team. Actually that knows what they're doing. A well-drilled team. I think you guys want to struggle.
Okay.
And that's just my personal opinion. But anyways, just that. Go ahead.
Well, your personal opinion should be backed up with facts, so I think maybe you should give it a little bit more
From
context.
what I saw in the past 2 games, the way they were playing, and
what particularly was the problem in the play that made you think like that?
Like against Brentford, especially the thing. I see the goals that you guys scored, especially the first one. I feel like it's just a bad mistake from the defense. If they clear that ball and probably and take the chances, you guys probably are not coming back in that game, or you come in during that game and not winning it. And from what I've seen, like how your players are passing the balls, the way they're going about, like they just don't play like as if they know what they're doing unless they get a corner, or they just go around and just cross the ball all the time. And to me, this just feels like it's not gonna work every game. It's not gonna work every game. And if you just made a team, that take their chances, and then know exactly, how to press against you guys, how to defend, and it's gonna be really hard for you guys to come out the way.
Okay. I think for me in that game in Brentford, they didn't have much chances. They only had that one chance that they scored from, and then they had that one other chance when they shot, and then Raya did a crazy thing there with his hands, flappy hands, and then the throw in as well towards the 70th minute. I mean, I can admit we're not playing well. We are not playing well. We can do better. We can do things much more efficiently. We can pass much more efficiently. Since Odegaard has come back, it hasn't been the renaissance that we were perhaps looking for, and he hasn't been that player that I thought would take us to the next level to actually compete with Liverpool. And Saka being out is going to be a big miss, but Ethan O'Neill really played really well. Ethan was quite forward and progressive in his passing. His dribbling was really fabulous. His striking as well was quite decent. So with Brighton, I presume he won't have too much of an issue on the left wing. I mean, on the right wing, unless they really just double up on him, as they were doing with Saka. But I think we're gonna draw this game, and that's gonna mean our title over, basically. And I think we're gonna draw.
6 points behind, though.
Yeah, but they have a game in hand. So
yeah, but game in hand are no points, though.
I mean, with Liverpool, you can say they're a point because of the way they're playing. So
just with the reasons, okay.
No, but just drawing, it's gonna be impactful. I'm gonna say 1-1. I don't think we're going to win this game unless we score from set pieces. But I think remembering how Brighton played against Man City.
Yeah, but they haven't won in the last 5 games.
Brighton.
Yeah.
They always show up. I mean, we were on top in that game in the Emirates, and we ended up getting a very ridiculous red card, and then we ended up drawing that game. So with Brighton, you never really know. They've always been that bogey team as well, and we always struggle with them all the time, and it's actually very frustrating. So with that being said, I would say that 1-1. Yeah, 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. And I'm an Arsenal fan,
of course. Well, I'll say I won't lie. I think Arsenal's gonna win that game. I don't think Brighton has the confidence to, go up and actually take over the game and control the game and everything. But they're playing at home, and that's always risky. Let me just say a 2-1 Brighton. Because I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm just a 2-1 Brighton because that's what I want to see. So 2-1 Brighton. Then we can move on to the next game. Man City versus West Ham. What do you think?
I think Man City will win again. They'll win the second game. after 12 games of no wins. I think they will win that 4-1. Because
4-1.
West Ham are really poor. They are so bad. So bad. They lost against us. We just won 4-2, I think. And then 25-2.
The 13th.
Yeah, it's bad. And they got just literally humiliated. What? Hello? What's the word with?
Humiliated.
Yes, humiliated by Liverpool. 5-0. I don't
think
think
about that pass from
Trent Arnold. Wow. Out of this world, man. He's a bowler. I don't think we're gonna ever see another right back like him. Honestly.
You think so?
Yeah, because I mean, his passing is just outstanding. Nobody can pass the ball. Nobody can kick a dead ball like he can. Nobody.
So basically, you're saying that that Trent is the best left back out there.
He's a right back.
I mean, right back.
Yes, he's the best right back in the world
at the moment.
Yeah, he's always been though. I mean,
for how many years now? It's been
so like 5 years. When Marcelo was still playing, he could have. I don't think he was playing at the time, but I think since Marcelo retired, there's nobody that compares to him in the right back position.
Don't forget Reece James, bro. Before the injuries, Reece James, is a decent right back. He's a very good right back, actually. And one thing that he does, that actually a right back is supposed to do also is defend, and Trent can't do that, and that's not part of the game. We all say about the crossing, the passing. Yes, it's great, but what is a right back? That's not what a right back only does. He's not a winger. But he's not. Yeah, but he's not. We saw many times how in many games how he's supposed to go back and cover and he just fails. We've seen it multiple times.
Well, we can also argue as well that when Reece James also goes on top, he perhaps will not be able to put the ball in the way Trent does. So,
but he does as well. You usually go and check actually, Reece James.
But it's not like also just.
We're not talking about like those passes that just happen like once in a while. We're talking about how they play.
Yes, but
week in, week out.
But you can also say that Trent also does defend, just not like he doesn't defend.
He's a bad defender.
But Jonathan, my thing, you know what I'm saying? Listen to me. What I'm saying is, if Trent can't defend, right, and he can't go back, that means that they're going to be conceding a lot of goals on that side. But he does defend. Just the same way that when Reece James gets into a position in the attacking role, sometimes, more often than not, he will not be able to put in the ball in like Trent. Just like how Trent will not be able to defend as good as Reece when he goes back. So
we're putting the ball in, like what are you talking about? Because when it comes to crosses, Reece James can actually cross the ball. If that's what you're talking about.
But what I'm saying is he cannot put those pinpoint balls like the way Trent does, bro. And that's what I'm saying. And also in the same way we can say that, in the same voice you can say that when Trent goes back, perhaps he does not defend as well as Reece James does. So they both cancel each other in that department because Arnold is way better in terms of quality when he's on the ball and attacking. And then Reece James is way better in tricking back.
But Reece James is good also in attack. He scores goals, he does crosses as well.
He also defends as well. But he's just not as good. But I'm just saying like Reece James will not be able to come if they have to put the ball down and look at how they play in terms of pinpoint passes and assists that have gone into become goals. Trent has a better numbers than him.
Bro, he's just never gonna agree because it's Reece James. But anyways, it's fine. That Reece James is shit and Trent is better. It's the best out there. So it was basically because
I didn't say that.
The way he's saying is like you're not giving any props, like like if he doesn't even do anything when he goes forward.
You're not listening to me. I said you're not listening to me. I said when Reece James goes forward, let's look at them both. When Reece James goes forward and Trent goes forward, Trent will put in a much more better pinpoint ball for a striker than Reece James. And when you go back, defensively, Reece James will defend better than Trent because he's just better defensively. But in terms of...
That's the thing, you can't just say it's just bad defensively, because when you can't say everything else. Because I've seen this guy, put balls in the boxes, getting week in, week out, and I've seen it like reach the players that it's supposed to reach. I've seen this happen, and then you coming and tell me that he just doesn't just do it like as good as his strength. When I've seen him do that, so I can just agree with you, because like you haven't seen maybe like what I've seen, If you see like okay maybe like passes like long range passes or cut through passes like he's better, if you say those and then you show me like, okay, this for example, that for example, I agree. But just about just crosses and say he just doesn't do the thing, make good crosses, bro. And I can't just sit here and just accept
I
that, bro.
didn't say it doesn't make. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Once again, I'm not saying that it doesn't. When I'm comparing with Trent would always have the upper hand in that department, and that's what I'm saying. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. Just like how Cristiano will always be more lethal in front of goal because he's a goal scoring machine than Messi. But Messi is an overall better player than him. But we're not saying that Messi doesn't score goals. And that's the comparison that I'm putting. And that's it. I'm not saying it is not it's like he's bad, he doesn't do those things. No, he does those things, but not just as good as Trent in that department forward.
Just like you told me, just how you spoke about Messi and Cristiano, fam, just the fact that nobody comes to agreement when it's those two, I think there's some ways where we won't come into agreement, because I feel like if you do enough for injuries and stuff and all those things, Rhys James will be in the same in the same conversation with Trent, and I feel like just like how Trent is wanted by Real Madrid, he also will be wanted by big teams as well,
Right,
but
cool.
just injuries and stuff and everything got him here, but yeah, it's fine. Let's move on to the last game of the weekend. The big one. Like I don't even think we need to talk about this, bro.
Liverpool versus Man United.
Liverpool Man United. I don't even think.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool.
What is there to say?
Yeah, I think Liverpool is going to win this easily. It's going to be a clean sweep, and Man United are going to probably lose to a big score. Maybe like 6-1.
What is 6-1?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't give them a goal. You have that much confidence in them.
Yeah, just like one goal because sometimes if Tottenham can score against you, that means Man United can also try to score against you.
You can't compare Man United with Tottenham.
I'm just saying that in terms of the way Liverpool was playing, they were on them. So sometimes they relax a little bit and they can allow Man United to start playing. And if you give Ahmad some time on the ball and actually allow him to play a little bit, he can make some things happen. And if also Fernandes was also on top of his game as well on that night, you never know what might happen. This is football. They might choose to shop on that day just for that one goal, though. But yeah, but 6-1.
6-1.
Yeah.
I hope it's better than the last score, man. I hope they beat the record, bro, of the 7-0.
8-0.
8-0, bro.
That would be so bad.
It'd be so embarrassing. But knowing Liverpool and long slots seems a bit humble, So I don't think he's not go like out there and trying to, smash, So I think Donald score maybe like 3 goals in the first half and then just like relax and get like 2-3 more goals after that, and the game will be over. And Man United fans will just wish for the game to be done, and that's how things gonna go,
Crazy.
I don't know if they think this would be a Man City event because this is not Man City, bro. Like the Man City win, it was they played well, at the end, like they deserve that win, but it's something that happens out of nowhere. Hence why they've been losing since then. And I'll never forget that Everton game, as I was seeing people screaming, Man United winning 4-0, and I'm like, your guys score because of mistakes. Like they can't, like they're not the football team, like they don't play well at all, and they're going all crazy over these things and now they see what's happening, and basically they're fighting for regulation, bro.
Crazy. Who would have thought 2025
we'll be fighting
for regulation? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I won't even lie to you.
I won't even sure they won't, like they don't get it.
No, they won't get
it. Definitely. They're definitely better all those teams at the bottom, so. But we all had those days, man. Like you were once down there when we were laughing at you guys, remember? And it was us too, and now it's Man United. So
yeah,
like it's football, fam.
Man City loading.
No, Man City's not good on that. One for sure, football is a humbler. That's for sure,
man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do like and subscribe and share this video. We appreciate you for making it until this far, and more previews and more reviews coming. We're going to be doing a review video probably on Tuesday after all the chaos that is going to be happening on the weekend. Have a great night and enjoy your weekend of football. Peace.